Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today we're gonna be making a delicious Mexican chicken casserole. This is absolutely amazing. You can eat it as a dip, as a casserole. You guys are gonna get blown away, and it's super simple to make. So now we're gonna get started on making our casserole. We're gonna start off with our chicken. So I went the easy route. I just did a rotisserie chicken, took off all the meat, which is what we're going to throw in here now. You can do this by hand, of course, but we're just gonna, we're gonna do it with the stand mixer. And if you don't have a rotisserie chicken or you don't want to use one, you can for sure use a whole chicken, thighs, whatever you want. So let's go ahead and okay, so you guys saw that. It was literally like 15 seconds. And this is what it looks like. And it just, it's just super easy and it's so time saving. So that's why I like to do it. But we have our shredded chicken now. So let's move on to our next step. So here we have our tortillas. So these are low carb tortillas. I'm gonna have the link down below. These are from a la madre or a la madre. And they have 3 net carbs per tortilla. We're going to cut this up like we're making chips. So we're just gonna do kind of like a half first. And then like boom. So now we're gonna go ahead and fry these up. And we're gonna use some avocado oil. You can use coconut, olive, or avocado oil. Those are the 3 oils that I recommend, but whatever you have on hand and you usually use, it's gonna work. Okay, so now we're gonna get started on our sauce. Okay, so we're gonna add in our bone broth. Next is our heavy cream. Okay. Sour cream. Mix that together. We're gonna add in our tomato. This is a Rotel. Chili. Cayenne pepper. Smoked paprika. Oregano. Cumin, cominos, ground cumin. We have our salt, garlic powder, okay, so I tasted it. It just needed a little more salt. Taste it once more, and then we move on to the next step. So now we're gonna add in our mozzarella cheese. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the heat, and now we're gonna go ahead and add our chicken. Okay, so now we have our chips and we have our chicken filling ready. So we're gonna assemble. Now, you could totally eat this as like a dip with your low carb chips, but we're gonna get a little creative and make a casserole out of this because that's the whole point of this video. So we are going to layer. So we're gonna do the first layer with our chippies. We're gonna do, just kind of fill the bottom. This is gonna be kind of like, think of it as a Mexican lasagna. Kind of like chilaquiles. I mean, there's just, however you Like, let your imagination run wild, okay? We're gonna do it like this, though. We're gonna do our one little layer, and now we're going to go ahead and start putting our chicken dip, or our filling. And I'll show you what it's gonna look like when we're done. Okay, so now we go on to our second layer. We're gonna do a layer of chips. So now that we have our 2 layers, I'm actually gonna save these little chippies so once it comes out, you can use it as a little crunch, but if not, you just throw it all in there. Here we have our cheese. So now we're just going to sprinkle our mozzarella cheese. You can use with, you know, your favorite cheese of choice, but that's what we're going with today. Okay, so make sure that your oven is preheated at 350 degrees. All right, guys, so we assembled it, I served it, and now for my favorite part of this entire video, the taste test. Oh my gosh. This is delicious. This tastes like, almost like an enchilada casserole, just to give you kind of like an idea of the taste. It's creamy, it's cheesy. It has like the perfect, you guys have to make this. It's like the perfect spice. Has the chips. The chips are obviously optional, but I think it really, really just takes it over the top. So you guys have to try it. I have everything linked in the description below for you, but you guys are going to love this recipe. All right, guys, so I hope you really enjoyed this video. Honestly, it's one of my favorite recipes. This is one of those recipes that you can use ongoing. If you have company coming over, a party, an appetizer, there's just like so many ways you can go with this, so you have to try it. I cannot wait to see your recreations. Make sure you tag me on Instagram so that I can scope it out. This recipe is gonna be linked in the description below. That actually takes you out to my blog or my website, which is lowcarblove.com. This recipe is printable, but I also have exclusive recipes that are nowhere else. So make sure that you check that out. And if you still want a little more of me, make sure that you're following me on Instagram and on TikTok, where I share more meal ideas and just a glimpse into my everyday life. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I cannot wait for you to try this recipe. You're gonna love it. And I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.